In continuing our theme of metta in May, today we'll be opening our hearts to the natural world, and we will be doing a loving kindness for nature. So that will be our first aspect in bringing our loving kindness outwards. We talked about that in the class yesterday, and now we're starting, and this week and next we'll be opening ourselves up to all beings. As you know, we live on this beautiful planet Earth, and you could say that we're here because of love, because of that it comes from nature and the abundance that's on this earth. And for many of us, one of the easiest places our heart is touched and opened, where we feel a sense of connection, is in nature. That's where we feel that love, that kinship when we're in nature. Whether we're looking up at the night sky, seeing the blood moon the other day, the stars, whether we're watching a bird in the bird feeder outside or fly by our window, or when we're maybe more deeply immersed, taking a walk in the woods or walking by the ocean, wherever we find ourselves in a natural setting, it's easy for the heart to bloom. And so with loving kindness practice, what's most helpful is to find the most supportive place or environment that allows you to feel that sense of connection. Now, ideally, doing this practice in a natural setting, such as a park or sitting on your deck or in your garden or out by the ocean, where you can feel a sense of warmth, love, or connection with the world around you, is wonderful. But you don't have to be physically in nature right now to do this practice. You might be just sitting at home, but you may be recollecting times you've been in nature, in the forest, or touched by contact with an animal, having been near the ocean, or remembering a sunset or the night sky. And in reflecting about that, it's allowing you to feel that sense of connection. Because what loving kindness practice does is open the heart. It takes us beyond our small sense of self. And of course, being out in nature, a sense of connection is immediately apparent. We can touch in with a wider sphere of experience. It takes us out of that sometimes constricted sense of self where we feel small or separate or isolated. So the loving kindness practice itself, as well as being in nature, is a way to allow the heart to open and to abide more naturally in a sense of open-hearted connection. So let's go ahead and get started for our loving kindness with nature. So find that comfortable posture where you feel safe in the environment that you're in, settling in. And you can close your eyes for a few moments, or you can lower your gaze today. And just let your attention settle. And first, attune to your body. Sense the physical body touching the ground. If you're sitting in a chair, maybe lifting each foot up and purposefully putting it back down on the ground to really feel that connection. Feel that connection with the earth. Take some time to just notice the support of the land, of the earth under you. It's always there, present, supportive, and nourishing. As you sense your breath, consider that with each inhale, you're taking in oxygen released from leaves, plants, plankton. And each exhale releases carbon dioxide that's reabsorbed by plant and tree life, either nearby or far away. And sense how this simple breath connects you to this vast web of life. Let's be with the breath for a little while. Inhaling, taking in that oxygen, and exhaling, releasing that carbon dioxide that plants and trees take in and absorb. And feel that connection. Feel any sense of appreciation as you inhale, that the life that is the trees and grasses, that life sustains you, nourishes you. And with the exhale, foster a sense of well-wishing, warmth, love, and appreciation to all the photosynthesizing life that allows you and all breathing beings to live and to survive. Now take a moment to reflect on a time when you were recently touched by some experience in nature, something that moved you. Perhaps it was an encounter with an animal or a bird. Perhaps it was an ancient tree in a forest, or a deer and her fawn, or the vastness of the night sky. Recalling that experience, extend your heart with a sense of warmth and kindness, love, well-wishing toward whatever it was that touched you. Radiate a sense of kindness and friendliness. If you are sitting outside, you may choose to look around. Take in the trees, the meadow, grasses, or desert terrain, or whatever landscape is around you. And again, extending a sense of warmth, friendliness, and love. And as you do this, you can use phrases that express your heart's wish for life. May these grasses, may these trees, may all the beings that live here, animals, birds, insects, be healthy. May they be safe and protected. Use whatever words come to you that express your heart's wish for the life all around you. And say these words silently. Repeat them several times. The phrases can be inspired by whatever is around you or whatever comes into your mind and heart. Consider whatever part of nature touches you and extend this sense of warmth and loving kindness. May all the beings on this earth be safe and protected from harm. May all endangered species and all species be safe. May all creatures be happy and thrive. May all life be healthy and vital. And continue with your own. sensing into the life around you. The experience of love is always a process of giving and receiving. You may be feeling how loved or touched you are by the natural world, and how the heart naturally wants to respond with offering loving kindness, well-wishing, or gratitude. Remember to include yourself as part of Earth's moving surface, worthy of love. Continue now to radiate love to all peoples everywhere, those near and far, those you know and don't know. May all these life forms or beings or peoples or creatures everywhere be safe from harm, be protected, live with health, with happiness, with safety. In these last moments, allow the heart to radiate in all directions to all elements of this earth, to the life that lives here. As we bring this practice to a close, take a moment to just touch your heart. How does your heart feel? Is it warm and expansive? Just notice how it feels. As you bring this practice to a close, you can take this heartfulness anywhere because this kindness is the essence of your own heart. The nature of the heart is to love, to be kind and compassionate. So whether you're moving about in the city or out in nature, see if you can extend this quality of heartfulness, this kindness everywhere. Radiate love through a sense, that sense of friendliness and warmth to yourself, to each other, and particularly to Earth on which we live and the natural systems on which we depend. So you can slowly bring yourself back to the room and open your eyes. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful nature-based loving kindness today. Something a little different. It's a beautiful way to use this practice to not only the people in our lives, as we typically do, right? The loved one, the neutral person, the difficult person, all beings, but now we're expanding it outward to everything that supports us here in this world. So thanks for practicing with me today.